Alright, now you're recording.
Okay.
My customers can get a hold of me. On your cell phone. You've got your cell phone mobile.
Oh, I have my phone, but I don't want them to have my number.
You know, if you did better work, you wouldn't have to hide from your customers. I don't have to hide from my customers.
I don't have customers.
No, but people have a tendency to call you at
2 in the morning.
No, I turn my phone off when I go to bed. I don't understand people that just leave their cell phones on. That blows my mind. When I go to bed, I turn my shit off.
I also use my phone as an alarm clock.
I have family who've got medical conditions. What's the worst that's going to happen? They die? Think about that. If somebody, like if I get a phone call that one of my family members dies, right? Okay, and they try to call me at 1 o'clock in the morning, they're dead! If nothing else, they're patient. They'll still be dead in the morning. If they call me at 2 o'clock in the morning, they're going to be dead. I don't worry about it. I turn my phone off when I sleep.
So what is this?
This?
That you're working on?
It's 2x4.
But like, what is it? What are you turning it into?
Frame.
Coolest
For?
bike ramp ever.
Yeah. We're making a bike ramp.
Oh, cool.
Joey says he can jump a bike 10 feet, and I think he's full of shit.
Have you ever seen Trailer Park Boys?
No.
You ever seen Letterkenny?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
Well, but it sucks because you gotta watch it in like half of YouTube.
No! You want a copy?
Did you like buy it or something?
Yes, I got it.
Because I've watched them all on just YouTube where it's
No,
like
God,
a
because you
crappy
can't
background.
get it. You can't get it in America.
I know.
What is it? Letterkenny.
Letterkenny problem.
It's one of the 2 greatest things that ever came out of Canadian television. Okay, the first, of course, being Trailer Park Boys. Yeah. But Trailer Park, Letterkenny is Trailer Park Boys, except like guys like Joey and I, like farm kids. Hey, I know how we can pay the.
So it's like Farmland Boys instead of Trailer Park Boys.
It's fucking awesome. Letterkenny is the greatest goddamn Canadian television ever. What?
When we refinish the parking lot, I know perfect substance.
Okay.
Trailer Park Boys.
I haven't seen all Trailer Park Boys.
They made a driveway out of hash.
That.
Because they had to hide like 1,000 pounds of hash.
Oh, that's a good reason.
But then it started to get hot. And people noticed them going digging up little bits of their driveway all the time.
Hi there guys, welcome to today's Captain's Blog. It's 13:01 on Thursday, June 8, 2017. We're making a bike ramp. Welcome to Jackass. Something you should know. If we're working here, and you're standing here and point the camera that way, backlit. Don't do that. Okay. Hey, today's Captain's Blog is being shot by the illustrious, the effervescent, and the downright bubbly Thomas.
He doesn't like my sunglasses. I think they're okay.
Dairy Queen.
They're actually Dell Windows 8 sunglasses.
Wow! Wow!
I like them.
Alright, so here's a blog question for the day. There's a scale. I think it's a 1 to 5 scale. It's named after some doctor, like a Kinsey scale or some shit like that, of straight to gay. Like 1 is super straight, and 5 is super gay, and 3 is absolutely ambivalent. So it's a scale that basically goes from like John McCain to David Bowie to Elton John. Okay? I want you to not only tell me, like comment in with who the scale is named after, like I want the proper name. That's the trivia part. And the second is your personal judgment of exactly where on that scale those sunglasses fall. So here, you gotta model those. Show them those sunglasses. Okay, when you do it, no, do that again. Do it. Let me back up and get that whole thing in shot.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I'm going with Elton John. In fact, I think there's actually an Elton John album cover that looks like that.
I'm still surprised you think David Bowie is like perfectly in the middle. I would say he's definitely more like closer to Elton John.
No, David
He
Bowie
just went
is.
both ways. It's,
Somebody
guess.
at some point, I'm sure, came to David Bowie and said, "You fuck everything that moves, don't you?" And he said, "No. Why would I limit myself like that?" David Bowie had the greatest erection in the history of rock and roll, and as a service to, because pretty much for about 20 years, the Earth actually rotated on David Bowie's erection. You have to appreciate this, okay? Pretty much for the entirety of the 70s and 80s, the world revolved around David Bowie's cock. So it wasn't, David Bowie transcends sexuality. It isn't just straight or gay or even bi. David Bowie is. It's like a Zen Buddhist thing. And when it comes to sexuality, David Bowie is. The other side of that coin pretty much is the Prince, who is like 5'2" of sex. Okay, the dude can get away with shit that you just can't. I'd like to point out, both of those two men died simply from being too goddamn sexy. Like, I'm a straight guy, but for David Bowie, I'd have to think about that. See, he understands. It's David Bowie. See, just some things are just beyond. David Bowie just is. And now you know. Man, I want to see the comments on today's blog. Holy fuck. All right. So now we start on sides. Or do you want to deck this first?
I don't think it matters. I just don't know how you want to attach the
Uprights?
roof. Yeah.
Uprights?
Like Craig screw it.
Do you want to, like, drag it?
I don't, but Batman was all super happy about Craig screws the other day.
It makes him happy. But I'd like to point out this is the same guy who had the UHF antennas and was doing Sailor Moon with him a minute ago.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah, there's that. All right. I'm not fussy. You ever build one of these before?
The last one I built had a cupola on top of it. And it took me like a year to make.
All right. Well, we're gonna do this in like an hour. Okay. This is not that level of high tech. I'm thinking 5 posts, corners, and one in the middle back. And I already know how high we wanted them, so yeah.
So we could put them flush with that, or we could put them inside of here and just notch it out.
I'd put them on the inside and notch it out. Yeah, I'd put them on the inside and notch it out. And if we want to extend them a little bit, those can be the feet. There you go. Do it. I'm coming. Stay with him. He's doing the cool thing.
I don't know. It's Captain's blog, so like I don't know. I had to walk over there. So.
And let's be honest. Let's be honest, Larry.
Lesbian. Wait, what?
Jody is our captain.
Oh.
I'll play for the show.
Okay, they're relatively the same size.
She does not want to go outside. She doesn't want to go outside.
How do you want to do that, Bruce? We're going to put 2x4s inside the corner. The bottom of them is going to go on the ground and hold this platform up. And hold this up. At an angle slightly like that. So I'm thinking if we just set this all on 2x4s, we'll know if it's going on the gravel.
How high is it going to go?
Question.
The roof. We have, I think, instead of 2x4s, why not 4x4s for the legs?
It's not that heavy. We don't got big dogs or nothing. But I just don't want to have it stick out 2 inches and then it sets right on.
So are you looking to offset it to go on?
Well, he wants it to set in the pea gravel and have airflow underneath. But pea gravel is probably 4 inches thick, right?
It just varies, but yeah.
So the legs would have to stick out 5 inches underneath. and then they're just gonna come up, screw to there, and then screw to this one up higher.
Well, if you
For
want
4
the
legs.
airflow, just grab 4x4, cut off a couple posts, make it basically a still house.
Well, that's what we're doing. We're just gonna use the 2x4s that are gonna hold up the roof. Like your normal 2x4 would just go from the floor up here, but we're gonna extend it down 4 inches or whatever.
Yeah.
I guess we gotta go look to see how deep the gravel is. Wait, so do you want to put it on the gravel?
I have no
You
idea.
said under the trees for shade, but that's natural shade.
No, he said he wanted a roof for shade.
Yeah, but when I asked where it's going to go, he said over by the tree for a little bit more shade.
We need to talk to him and find out.
Either way, let's just make it 4 inches off the ground. We'll just shovel some on.
Gravel if it does it.
Well, no, it's not the problem with the dog getting in. I think it's just he wants air flowing underneath of it, and if it sinks down, we just break out a little bit of that.
Yeah.
So 2.5 feet high in the back and 3 foot high in the front. So we need 3 foot plus 7, so we're at 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 3 foot 11 for the front ones. Come again?
It's 3, how much is it?
3 foot 11 for the front. The back's gonna be 6 inches short.
I tripped over that.
That's why I said I need to use the math blaster.
I just hope there's a Jumpstart 4 or Jumpstart 5th grade. 3 foot 11. I don't know. He's been gone all day.
Fighting crime.
I'm sure Spider-Man hasn't been helping him out.
No, this is my classroom for sure.
Where's he at? So we need 311 and 35. Is it horrible at this? I don't know where I put my pencil. I just grabbed it.
Oh, it's right here.
Oh. Thanks. Yo, I have a Sharpie on it.
It moves quite rapidly as well.
And you went to Michigan Tech. You graduated from Michigan Tech. So, this needs to be cut, right?
Yeah, because you need 2 of each, right?
Yeah, 311. Is there shorter stuff over there?
No, this is just spacer stuff.
Probably gonna trim the top of that. It's gonna be at an angle.
Yeah.
Or we can just lift it up a little higher.
Not doing fine science.
So what is this ramp for? What is this ramp for?
It's not a ramp, it's a doghouse.
Okay, cool. They said it was a bike ramp. Is it supposed to fit like all the dogs?
To give them a spot to get out.
No, yeah, that makes sense. I was just...
I think he went shopping with Moose.
Shop? Oh, they're going on vacation, aren't they?
When he gets back, remind him that I need a new blade in my dresser.
10-4.
This is going to be an interesting doghouse.
Not quite how I do it, but...
No, we're just going to throw one in the back, too. I would have used treated wood, but you know. Oh wait, we want to switch. That doesn't matter.
Isn't this just the wood that we used that we took out yesterday?
Carried down, yeah. That's it.
Idaho 4's group.
Close enough. We're using sheeting. Yeah, go through. Yeah. different day, but not today. So, we just set this up here and hope to God it fits, because it might not.
Yeah,
We
let's
might
flip
have
it
to
over,
come
set
back
it in and see.
Or just set this one up on here, because this is going to have to be at a...
Well, this is going to go in that angle anyway, so.
That's right.
I'm totally a fan of less work for us.
Yeah, after that.
Hot dog.
No, it's gonna be cool down. The whole corner.
So,
If we want more angle, we chop off.
we want that much angle. That's the exact amount of angle we want. So we just gotta... I guess that's more when we sheet the outside of it to make sure that it's square still.
Yeah.
Hey, what color is your Contigo? Coffee cup. Or
It's kind of a beigeish,
kind of silver?
silverish.
There's a silver Contigo coffee mug up by the
Over where?
by Boxy.
That might be it.
Are you missing it? No, are you missing your Contigo?
Oh my god, yeah.
Contigo. Contigo with us.
What does Contigo mean?
With us.
Just a brand.
What was the? Oh, the other one's just a brand. Doesn't mean anything.
Contigo is the one. But the word Contigo means with us. Spanish.
Not everybody's been to Ecuador.
No, it's the only reason I know that is the foundation I work with in Ecuador. It's called Contigo.
Oh, really?
No, but their stateside nonprofit is with us because it has been taken.
Once I put a couple 100 pounds of plywood on here. Yeah. Now we just want one
Build a chicken coop.
back here.
Basically.
Actually, we could probably just go right down to the ground. No, we can't because it's at an angle now.
Yep.
We really just need something to hold up the plywood. So we could just go straight across or...
Good.
Because once we put the sheeting on, that's going to stop all your...
Yep. Yeah, so one straight across. 2, 3. Yeah, well, we gotta figure out how are we just leaving the front completely open?
The front's completely open. Yeah.
You know what we should do? Leave a hole in the floor, put a dish in there. Because that's like water.
Then there's going to be a little dog curled up in the dish all the time, like...
No, that's the cat.
But Chris was getting rid of the cat.
No.
I actually know who wants the cat, and kind of Chris promised the cat to her. Vivian's daughter. They told
Well,
Vivian's
what did
daughter.
Vivian say about the cat?
She actually agreed at the time, because nobody thought she would catch her, and Katie is very adamant.
Oh, you're just.
Should be closing the wrong side of it. Should be 6 foot.
We have to go by.
No, we're going to use the stuff that we ripped down from...
Oh yeah, there's plywood up there.
They should be...
When did they start this?
Like 10 minutes ago.
How long do you think they finish it?
10 minutes.
Like with the siding and everything?
15 minutes. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I doubt that, but I believe you.
Gonna come up with some crazy fraction thing. Figure out the angle of our.
You just cut our piece and then just mark it.
Not building a church.
This is the first doghouse we've built.
First doghouse I've built.
Is it?
No, but normally I like have a little time to think about it or have materials already
And not just like, we'll throw something
build
together.
A lean-to for 3 dogs.
Yeah.
No, the last one I built was a disaster.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I put a cupola on it, so it looked like a birdhouse on top, while apparently having like a foot square hole in the roof of it makes everything harder to make it like watertight and stuff. So that ended up getting burned after sitting in the pole barn for about a year unfinished. Do you think we want to take the sheeting on the side all the way to the front? Like to here? Or just to the...
We'll probably want to do like a little,
I mean, it's going to be on the outside here.
yeah, so it'll be here and then just a little wrap around.
But I mean, like out here, should it just end at this?
At some
Or
point.
it shouldn't come all the way out here. And
So
we'll just,
we do a sheet and it just flush, and then we do a sheet flush.
no, the front's going to be totally open.
Or I mean, the back, but the front we'll want to.
And I think if we just came to here with the sheet and down,
Yeah.
just screw another.
Yeah, just we'll stick a board in.
It's not going to be like keep warm in the winter. It's literally with a hole in it. So I'll cut them 3 1.5 inches.
Whose idea was it to turn this stuff into a doghouse?
Chris wanted to do that.
What type of like siding are you guys gonna put on it?
Just some marine board.
Okay.
Did he tell you which sheet of board we're using for it, or pick it up?
I'm assuming just that sheeting that we ripped off up there.
Because he was talking about using marine board for it.
Oh, not going on a boat.
Is that something that would like help it in the winter? Is that why he's
Marine is
thinking
water treated.
So
snow?
it's not gonna like rot in 3 weekends like sheeting would.
Okay.
On the phone with her by any chance? Said his machinist, Casey. It was funny, he called me and
Oh, now I gotta do sheeting.
I think it's just,
Oh, it's a nativity set. Beautiful.
he goes, oh, that's just so weird.
Kind of what it reminds me of. I know.
Yeah.
We got 3 dogs.
So did you know?
Mention the middle. I get some straw.
I mean, you could definitely do that in the winter. That'd be pretty funny.
So now you know the problem.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
You can hook us up with straw. That'd be great. You know he's got access to straw. I never would have thought that.
Yeah, I know.
Not hay.
So now you know
straw.
we
Just
can't
straw, yeah.
notice that issue, right?
I mean, I feel like it's probably not that hard to get.
Especially when you're a farm boy.
I gotta come,
Yeah.
but they were, whenever you
Just carried that all the way down here himself.
Yeah, that's Bruce for you.
Is that,
Old man do not give a fuck.
how heavy is
Not
that?
that old. He's got to be under 40.
He's a 3,000-year-old wizard. Nobody listens to him. Sorry, 2001. About 2002. 2001.
8001. Wait, how heavy is that stuff?
It's wood and glue. Give it a hoist. So the weight's not too bad, so you got to carry it through hallways.
Oh yeah.
And
Say like,
Well, I mean,
weight
like,
isn't
just
so bad,
pure
it's the
weight,
maneuver.
not horrible, kind of
it's
heavy,
the
but
awkwardness.
yeah, that would be difficult.
And then we start carrying that in 40-mile-an-hour winds. That's when it gets.
And that's why you're a wizard. It's one of the tricks I guess you learn from being a wizard.
Exactly.
You got that?
This looks like it's gonna be cool. Or at least semi-interesting.
Panel stuff. Cuts panels.
Yeah. I was hoping he would cut it right then and there. I've never seen one that has like a little like shopping cart push thing. I mean that's a good idea. I'm surprised I haven't seen one like that until now.
Slight step up from the basic.
What was now one is now two. It's not your house. I can't even see the mark. Oh, there it is. It's good enough for dogs. I mean, I don't know anything about it, so. This looks like it's made out of recycled wood. It's like the exact length of the ruler.
48 inches standard.
He's coming out with a big saw. This is all stuff that came out of the room that all that wood came out of, I'm pretty sure. That didn't come from there.
Not mad or anything at this point. He just needs his car, and I'm gonna give him my car. And
We'll come back.
Tells me that they're lying. Yeah, kind of. Fat vegans, they don't exist.
Oh, really? Yeah. I mean, you can eat candy and be vegan, so
But it comes from it. Well, some candies, yes,
yeah.
that are non-animal product.
I'm gonna do that for the camera. This is awesome. I want one.
What is it for?
It's just a little magnetic thing you buy at a...
It's not a magnet.
Yeah, it is. Feet are magnetic.
Really?
Not very good, but they're magnetic.
So it's just to help you like
I was told.
I was told.
I don't think so.
Maybe they used to be.
No, oh no, that's right. He just has the bendy feet so you can wrap it around things.
Yeah.
You can totally have the go.
Is that what you were doing all morning, was getting that?
Huh?
No, we got all the computers.
Yeah,
Gotta
the
go to
giant
three
pile of
schools.
computers and chairs out there.
We're gonna go to
I've been
three
to
schools
three
and
different
get
places.
freaking.
No, I've been to four
Fingerprinted?
places today.
What was the fourth?
Oh, yeah. Went up to Walgreens to get my passport photo and all that.
Oh.
Why do you need a passport?
Because eventually some of the other things we do around here will take me further than just Pittsburgh.
I have a passport.
Oh my god.
I'm very.
That's cool.
Did you save the groove? There's the channel size. Very. Oh, sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah, killed that one. Imagine that. You put like your score in glass on a flat. Right. Good at this, Bruce. You're getting good at this.
I'm a little
Good
crafty.
as home builders, they say.
All you need is YouTube.
Uh-huh.
metal?
No. Here, I got a question.
Finding use for that already.
Oh, I'll find it. Not bad, man.
Shing.
I've been catching on the guard. I've been catching on some of those too.
Looks good.
Government.
So you just got to screw on our board wherever we can remember it's
Get my. We are doing a backboard, right?
Yeah. 6 foot. So 7. 3 inches.
I just noticed this.
I'm not going to be doing anything fun this time.
Oh, what?
Here, now she does.
Yeah.
You can press slide it down the steps.
You always do it.
You would have said anything, nobody would have talked to me.
Stop pointing that stupid thing at me.
Sorry. Jesus.
Don't worry, it doesn't start. I can't figure out. Mainly because it's out of gas. Oh shit, there's something cool out right now. Joey, it's not level. Not at all.
Figured it wasn't going to be.
Somebody's sitting on their radio.
Larry, lose 50 pounds.
Sitting on the radio, sitting on the
Sometimes you just let it go, Larry. We're really gonna record for like 4 more hours of
I don't know.
the Doghouse.
I don't like. I have no idea what the like protocol is for these videos. Usually, like I follow Chris, and he just tells me, "All right, stop now."
Yeah,
but since he
stopped
told me
all that.
don't follow me, I was like,
Quality
okay.
Doghouse. It's nice. Hey, you know what we built? We got a produce stand.
Gunner Kenny.
Yep, we got a produce stand. Alright, so time is 15:46, and Joey and Bruce and I and Batman built a doghouse. It's kind of cool. This is all just scrap lumber from a thing we just tore apart here at the lab. And now they're going to paint it. Enjoy.
So
Go nuts, gentlemen.
So people are literally gonna just be watching paint dry.
We've done that.
Okay.
Yeah, we have actually done that as a vlog episode.
Okay.
My personal record is they watched me for like an hour scrape tile off a floor. That was
I really made him watch me 3 days, 4 days with the frickin' grinder.
Yeah.
Because you had just a whole time lapse. It was
Yeah.
just like the whole week or whatever, and what's now the print shop.
Hey, there's like a million hours of vlog of me painting. Go nuts, you can be famous.
I've done just a little bit of painting too.
Enjoy. Let's try not to put paint all over the parking lot.
Why is there a hole right here in this one?
Let's not ask too many questions, okay?
Okay. Are you guys gonna paint the inside of it too?
Maybe. At least the floor, I'd say.
So this is gonna work up to like you're working for Wood TV8 and like recording people painting like murals on the west side. Or... What's the end game here?
I don't know, anything I can, I guess. Like I'm not picky where I want to end up or where I work.
Like McDonald's?
Well, I want to do something with my degree, hopefully, which is film and video.
Have you chosen anything to specialize in, or are you still?
When I was in school, I primarily did pre-production type work, so like a lot of producing and stuff, which is one of the reasons why like I'm a horrible cameraman, because that was not something I like did in school. I specifically did like almost every job but that. So yeah, usually like the I mean, I was about to say behind the scenes stuff. I'm like, really, unless you're an actor, everything's behind the scenes.
Where the magic happens.
Yep.
Mental note, let's put the smooth sides out from now on. That'd be easier to paint. Yeah.
That's how you get the deeper nap.
That's all that comment.
Needed to be done.
This one doesn't hurt too bad if you get hit by it. It's really low speed. It's an old 6-pitch one. This is the one we use for shooting bomber rockets. I just gotta be careful with Winnie because she's stupid.
She's.
Got mad air.
This is going on ridiculously thick.
We got outside to bake in the sun.
So how'd you guys end up working here? You asked me about myself, so.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I knew about the Geek Group, and I wasn't doing a whole lot. I started watching a couple blogs, and I was like, oh, you know, yeah, whatever. And then I watched one where they were trying to make something that involved welding, and I was like, oh my god, they all suck at welding. So I came in, and I was like, hey, if you guys need anything welded that like is mildly important, like, you know, a person's gonna be above or under it, I can help you with that. And then with that as my credentials, immediately I spent like 3.5 weeks grinding all the fucking paint off that robot. So yeah.
How long ago was that when you?
I don't know, probably 4 or 5 months ago.
Oh, okay.
You roll it like this, you get a nice texture going. make W's when you swing with a roller? I don't know.
You're feathering your strokes.
Texture.
Me and a buddy painted in high school. Pretty much just a reason to smoke pot in somebody else's house.
For I think every summer from between 7th and 8th grade until junior and senior year, I painted houses with my uncle.
Do one of them creepy uncles?
No, he was really
Be your friend or?
well, like he had a lot. Like it's weird now that I think about it like that.
Yeah.
There was a lot of things that he could have been that uncle, but he wasn't. Like he was a middle school science teacher,
Oh.
and so like there was a
You're
lot.
just honestly
Did
the
you
cool
really
one.
just
Yeah, he
say that
would-
He could have been that molesty uncle, but he wasn't. Or
I mean,
I was just being like the one that never grew up. Like he still smokes pot in other people's houses, and you
No,
feel like he's
he
a
was-
molesty guy.
no, he was like just the actual cool uncle that like didn't try to be
Did he
cool.
have kids?
Yeah,
Oh, that's surprising. Most cool uncles don't have kids.
yeah,
Kids don't make you cool.
yeah. My mom and dad were both the youngest on each of their families, so like all of my cousins are at least 10 years older than me, if not more.
So do we want to just paint the floor?
That's what I was kind of thinking.
If we paint the floor, we can't paint the sides, really.
Yeah. Because the floor is going to get douched in water.
Douched in water.
We're painting a little bit of the sides because
Yeah.
I'm no painter. No, my friend that still paints, that we painted with, he paints apartments and very low rent, high turnover. And he paints over, you know, crack smoke and
Yeah.
bullet
all the
holes
crap.
and some of these apartments they'll have like quarter round that's supposed to stick out a half an inch, and he's painted so much there's no quarter round, it's just an angle going to the carpet.
No, my dorm halls when I went to school.
Yeah, he said he knows he's painted some of them 40 or 50 times, and he's only been doing it for like 10 years.
Yeah, we only painted the outsides of houses, but I also came from a small town, so we painted houses that were like 100 years old or like 150.
Houses.
Yeah, well, like they weren't even necessarily fancy. They were just like old. Like some of them, we had to scrape every house and then wash and then prime and then paint. And so some of them you would just like the entire paint job just falling off. So you'd spend like 10 days doing that.
My fun with painting is spending 3 days just picking up freaking paint chips
Oh my god,
out
those
of
are
the
worse.
field next to the church here painting and shit
Oh,
like
because
that.
you didn't own a leaf blower.
God. Picking up the paint chips was the worst.
They're tasty though.
Yeah, especially those red ones.
Those old houses?
Mm-hmm. The lead gives it the flavor. It's like iron, but better.
Mm-hmm. You're probably gonna want us to paint everything though, because none of it's treated.
Well, you're gonna have to let the floor dry first,
I know,
then.
that's why we're painting the floor now. I'll get it really wet up in there for you.
Yeah.
I'm more concerned about what the dogs see. This is their
Because
house.
they're going to be totally getting up in our face about that shitty
Yep.
paint job.
I mean, Winnie seems picky about that sort of
I
thing.
think Winnie is pretty picky. She's kind of high maintenance.
Fuck. Mine is a little prima donna.
Which one's yours?
The little one, Menchie.
Oh, okay.
And he is a freaking prima donna.
He?
He's got it down to a prance and all.
Yeah, that's like my parents' dog. He does not walk anywhere. He prances majestically because he knows that he's their little baby and he will get anything he wants.
My dog don't walk anywhere on a leash.
Well, he knows. He's got it all
But
down.
she's not trained. We sedate her when we take her place.
Oh my God.
Does the world good.
No, it's the actual stuff you got.
Got the actual.
Yeah. If you give her 3, she's out for like a day. If
Jeez.
you give her 2, she's fine. If you give her 1, it doesn't do anything. You gotta make sure she probably weighs 80 pounds. You gotta make sure you give it to her at the right time, or else she just like flops down and won't move at the vet or anything. If you give it to her too early, you carry her. I think she's getting better. The UPS guy used to be scared of her, and he would just, hell, there's sometimes it was raining, and he'd just kick the box out in our driveway and wouldn't get out.
Jesus.
And just drive away.
Like-
He's like your dog.
What's, like, why was she so bad?
She'd just bark. She'd run up and bark. Her tail's all wagging.
I can't believe that. I mean, that's a trope of dogs and mailmen and stuff. Like, how does he not deal with that all the time?
Like we have a circle that's half as big as this parking lot. Then there's like 20 feet to our front porch. We always have like 1 or 2 cars parked there, and he would just like pull up and just push it out and back out, and go back down the. I mean, I get it. She's a pretty big dog and barking, but if you walk up to her, she turns around and runs away. Like, she'll grab something and want to play with you. But he didn't care. Now he's fine with her. It turns out he's got 3 German Shepherds at home. I was like, okay. I just think he didn't want to get out of his truck.
That is a very plausible expectation.
Meanwhile, the mail lady is like my dog's best friend.
Yeah, same here.
I think I would bet that there's going to end up being a camera in here.
Yeah, probably. Just
See,
stick.
we're thinking ahead. That's why we got the hole in the roof.
Yeah, just put it right over there and then run the wires out of it. The doggy cam.
There's one in the dog run already.
So you catch dog people?
See what the dogs are doing, and crazy dog ladies there. Because yes, there's a crazy dog lady in the neighborhood.
With her own dogs or just
No,
like other dogs?
crazy, like free the dogs. I'm gonna steal your puppies.
Oh. That makes sense.
That makes sense. Why would you not want to steal puppies?
I'm glad I can hardly see my neighbors.
That being said, I haven't seen the crazy dog lady in a while.
Maybe a dog got her. You don't really wish ill on anybody.
No, just mild bodily harm.
Not much of another man's canine.
Just paint the cross.
Paint it, let it dry, then I'll come in here with a grinder and fix these screws.
What's wrong with the screws?
It's stuck through a little bit.
Oh. Now it's gonna look much less like a nativity scene in the winter.
Yeah. Well, now you're committed to painting that back.
No, you're making it consistent across.
It's the old hotel
Oop.
secret, isn't it?
and
Mess up,
consistency.
just carry it on.
So now it's art.
Yeah.
Like a chair rail.
Haha.
How many contractors paint their own houses? That's what you get when you ask your contractor to paint your house.
Yep.
If there's extra, just pour it on here and I'll just smear it out.
There's a little bit. Definitely.
Yummy.
Tastes good.
Just let it dry in that puddle like that.
Which way do the arms on the swastika go? So we can easily just get rid of a half a gallon of paint by pouring it on the roof and swishing it around. It's always good to know.
Yep. Yeah, do this again in about 20 minutes.
We got to paint your house. How much is it going to take? A couple 100 gallons at least.
How many gallons is that bucket?
5.
5?
Yeah, we probably use not quite a gallon maybe.
About a gallon. A little bit less.
Just work it in there.
Now you need to go in with a brush and just get like all the fine details.
Yeah, you can do that if you want.
That was like when we painted houses, all of them had like the they weren't even walls, so we had to brush everything. We didn't have rollers, so.
Don't tell me, show me.
You have a brush, yeah, I will. It was like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, but I did it for like 7 or 8, so.
Yeah, this is one thing I can't really handle. I got really good attention to detail for like 10 minutes maybe. Then it's just like, yeah, it's all white.
Yeah.
It's like drywall, just like, yeah, it looks the same. Good enough. I'll fix some of this stuff. And I never fixed it.
Oh, that's your mixer.
Yep. Does the job.
Yeah, bet it does.
Nothing.
It's all dried on.
Layers and layers.
Yep.
How many more coats is it going to need?
A couple dozen clear coats and
Wet sanding
a
down
little
to like
buffing and we'll be good.
wet sanding it down to like 10,000 grit.